Hi and welcome to Craft with Hayley. Say hi to Ryan because he's videoing this one for us today. So hi Ryan and thank you very much. So if it's really wobbly you'll have to blame him. Okay, what I'm going to show you today is how to use the circle card, flip-flap card, but to join the two together. So what we're going to start with is a piece of card, and our piece of card is going to measure 13.8 by 25.5 centimetres, and the reason for that is it's going to slide just through the die itself. Okay, so what we're going to start by doing is popping it onto one of the magnetic plates, and then you're just going to lay the die on the top. Now the reason for this is so that we can cut the designer series paper at the same time. So I'm just going to use this as a template of where I want to put my snail. If I just glued it down, obviously this bit would have some designer series paper on it, which we perhaps won't want there later. Okay, so I'm then going to turn it up the other way because I want to do that as well down this end. Okay. Fab. Okay, then I'm going to grab my designer paper, which I have already cut out. So again, I'll show you the measurements. So the biggest piece is just under 10 centimetres by 13.3 centimetres, and the little pieces are 4.8 by 13.4. Nice complicated measuring, but hey. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the paper on as close to where I've put my sticky as possible. So that's going to go there. This one is going to go here. Brilliant. And then the last one is just going to go down on the end here. Now, because I don't want to cut the whole way through, if I just laid that on the top and cut it, this would be cut off. So to avoid that happening, I'm going to slide my card through, lining it up in the corners, making sure I'm happy with where it is. It's good to have the magnetic plate at this point because it will hold the card in place. And then I'm going to pop the top on. I'm going to whiz it through the Big Shot. Okay. So mine's going to make a horrendous noise. I don't know why. I think mine must be quite a tight Big Shot. Everyone's is slightly different. And then I'm going to do the same as I did earlier. Slide it through, but at the other end. So I'm just going to turn the card 90 degrees, 180 degrees even, isn't it? And then slide it back through again and pop it back through the Big Shot. Again, using the magnetic plate to keep it in place and make sure it is where I want it to be. Oops, I've got a wonky one there, but hey, straight's very overrated. So let's just whiz that through again. Oh, big noise. So you can now see, when I pull it out of my Big Shot, that it has cut my little bits are fallen away easily, and I've got the basis of my card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold along the score lines that it's created and fold it back on itself. Fold along the score line that it's created, fold it back on itself. Okay. And then I've already cut some circles. Now these circles are cut from the Circles 2 Big Shot big dies that we sell. I find I use that Big Shot die an awful lot. So I'm going to pop that there. And I'm going to pop this one here. I'm then going to stamp and watercolour some flowers, but for now I'll leave it there, and I'll do a separate video on the watercolouring the flowers, because then if you wanted to get going on this you could. So hopefully you've enjoyed that project, and that's it from me today. So thanks, and don't forget to pop over to Craft with Hayley. Thank you.